Hello, today I'm going to show you how to upload a print to Autodesk 3D Print Studio. So the first step is to go up to the top and click Import. And I've got a couple projects here, so I'm just going to click on one of them. And it'll load itself in. So it'll look like this. This is what my project looks like. And I want to make sure, so the first step is to make sure that it's centered to the build surface on the bottom, the platform. So this one loads in pretty centered because it's a cube and it's easy to render. But if it loaded in like this, then all I gotta do is select it and click center and move to build surface and auto layout. And that just makes sure that it's centered and it's gonna work perfectly on here. So the next step once that's done is to go on the left and click scale. And my original project was 2 inches by 2 inches by 2 inches. But Autodesk sometimes makes things bigger when you load them in. So I'm just going to click on the dimension and type in 2 for 2 inches, and it'll shrink down. And if your project is in centimeters or millimeters, there's a bubble on the bottom right-hand corner, and there should be a drop-down menu that says inches, centimeters, or millimeters. So my project is in inches, and if your project was in centimeters, you just click centimeters, and it'll change your dimensions to centimeters. So I'm going to keep mine in inches. And with this done, we're now going to go to repair. Now there's no problems with this one, so we're going to go right on to supports. And we're just going to click add supports. So this one doesn't need supports, and that's because it's flat onto the surface. But if you had a project that was lifted up for any reason, then that's when you would need supports to keep it up while it was printing. So we don't need any supports for this one, so we're going to go down to preview. We're going to go up to preview, and it'll generate tool paths, which are what paths the extruder is going to take when it prints this. And this looks pretty good, looks pretty normal. So the last step, and the most important step, is to click the big export button on the top. And it'll process for a little while. Sometimes this takes a little longer. So the file was successfully generated, and I do want to save it. So I click save. And one of the most important steps in this process is to make sure that you're saving it to the SD card labeled SDHD. And that's because that's the one that we use to put your designs into the printer. So you can see there's a lot of designs already on here. So I just click, I can just type in random example and save. And that is it. Thank you for watching.